Now somebody got to help me understand why it's not blurred out on the preview, but you can't see my sign up. Like that's very important to the changes that I made. And now this funky hoe want to act like it don't want to cooperate. Like it always got to be something, don't it? Always got to be something, nigga. I never understand.
I never understand.
Damn, that sound good.
I never understand. Damn, that sound good. I never understand. Damn, that sound good. I never understand. Damn, that sound good. I never understand. Damn, that sound good. I never understand. Damn, that sound good.
Oh man, this that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I could hear it, so I gotta. That shit is terrible off of there, but that's because the sound is playing back in the background. I just wanted to make sure I could hear myself. That's all. So I shared it privately so I could. Uh, what's the word? Um, I wanted to make sure that I kept the shame down to a minimum. I don't want people laughing at me like they was the last time when I was going live and I couldn't hear myself. And the crazy part about all of that is, man, it was just some cords that weren't plugged all the way in. After all of that foolishness, it was just a couple of cords that weren't plugged in. Like I gotta laugh at myself about that one, cause like it's always something, you know. There's always something, always something. It's all good though. Not even a week ago, right now. So I wonder why this preview looks so fuzzy. Like I hope it don't look like that to y'all. Oh, check it out. I like the whole idea of this shit, but I'm really trying to figure out, man, can I get it off autofocus? Will that help? If I turn the autofocus off, does it help my cause? All right. So now, be. All right, get your life together. Thank you. If I had to smack you. Hey man, the wonderful world of streaming is like it's full of adventure. Like no one time hopping on this thing is the same as the next, so it's always something to look forward to. I'm trying to get to Trick Bayless and his news. Man, I kept hearing about Joy Taylor, Joy Taylor, Joy Taylor, and then I finally got to what it was all about. And I mean that story, like the Fox freak off stuff. People got to chill. People got to chill with these monikers, man. Like, what the fuck? But that's hilarious. I can't even lie, man. Like, they getting freaky at Fox Sports. Let me see if I could pull up something and get a little education going. Because, man, y'all really out there tripping like that. Allegedly, Trick Bayless is out here trying to drop a whole $1.5 million just to diddle one of his employees or co-workers. How did that work? I don't know how much power Skip had over there at Fox, but Skip definitely had the bag. You know, that was like his home, and everybody else was just a guest. Yeah, I remember the way he was talking to one Shannon Sharp, bro. I would have had some things to say to that man. But neither here nor there. We are here today. We are gathered here today. We are gathered here today to draw these thumbnails be so wild. They got Aunt Viv and Hillary with I shouldn't even say what I'm looking at right now. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't get it on screen, but it be some wild stuff popping up on this feed sometimes. And that's because your boy strays every now and then. You already know how the Mango Matty thing went, so you can just use your imagination on what I was looking at. You feel me? Yoki Stirrup. Well, if y'all have any idea who that is, this is a wonderful thumbnail as well. And I'm getting so distracted, man. Like the whole reason. Oh, hold up. I'm in the market for a monitor. Right now, technically, this is a TV. I got everything hooked up to. I just want a computer monitor, maybe a gaming monitor. I don't really know if it's a big difference between the two. They all be kind of sold as the same thing. Really, I'm like a LG fiend when it comes to the display. So I actually thought about getting one of the. I want to say OLED. That might be. I know they got QLED. I don't know if it's OLED, but all that stuff is the same. It all mean the same. Let me see. See, that's somebody else making another video getting rid of their studio display from Mac and grabbing a BenQ. Only thing is, like, I don't remember checking into the price. I think 32 inch. I think was like 1,000, which even still, like, it's $500 cheaper than the Mac, which a lot of people feel like is just supremely overpriced. If y'all seen the display on that Mac, that's why I was almost tempted to do it, but I'm just like, all right, man, that's ridiculous, man. You could do some other stuff. Go get you a little $300 screen and get you a little $300 screen and flourish, man. You really don't have to do all of that. I get a little ridiculous sometimes, but I felt like after looking at some of the competition, which I mean, clearly in some of these places, you're only going to be able to see so much, and opening up the internet and especially Amazon, where you can check people's reviews. They put up videos and pictures that you can compare, and you get the first hand account. So I actually been impressed with a lot of different monitors. Some of them only $200. Like I probably don't need to do as much as I'm doing sometimes. You know, it's just a little reminder for me to relax. That this is not this operation don't have to be all of that. I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job of pulling everything together here. So I get a little stressed out, a little stressed out, but that's just because I'm trying to turn it into the best thing I can, man. I appreciate quality and I will pay for it, but sometimes you find out that you don't have to do as much as you think you do to get some solid quality out of. It's a lot of options out here. That's basically what I'm saying. Don't settle just because you like what you see. You might find something else you like out here, man. Problem with that is that's the same thing as the dating pool. And that's why people can't settle on one partner and try to work it out because all these options. I understands what the problem is, but all these parallels we can draw. I think I'm gonna go to everybody new. Everybody new. Joy Taylor, man, outro audited by former FS1 analyst Marcellus Wiley. Yo, Marcellus be having all the info, man. Dog say the title of this thing is Everybody Knew. So this is not even so much about Skip Bayless. It's more about Joey and Acho with his lame ass. That nigga is a lame supreme boy. That is one of the goofiest niggas I ever seen on sports television. If I'm not mistaken, he's a former player, but who cares? Who gives a shit? All right. 15 shocking details in Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor sexual harassment lawsuit. A whole 15, right? Okay. I'm go here before I get this started. The first thing I want to do is make sure that where's the tab? It's gonna be different once I share that anyway. So what I wants to do right now is make sure I'm sharing it properly. And I'm gonna have to go out of here. Boom. So if I could pull this up, I should be able to share from over here too. That's something I would want to just shoot down the line to some of the developers because I got access to so many things over here. Why wouldn't I be able to hit the share from over here too? Y'all not interested in that. This is real tech BS that I'm working with, but just a little genius idea that I thought about while I was sitting here. Okay, boom. I just go back over here. And you know what I'm up to. Yeah, yeah. All right. So you see what's up there. Okay. Now I understand why it wouldn't let me do nothing from here because that's not the actual feed. I got to go to the tab to change that. And let's do this here.
More sexual misconduct allegations against high-profile celebrities. This time, Fox Sports and two of its biggest stars are in the hot
What
seat.
happened to the
A former hairstylist has filed a lawsuit accusing Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor, and others of sexual battery and harassment, even going so far as to say Bayless offered her more than $1 million sex. We've got our hands on the suit, and we are bringing you the most shocking claims.
So
Well,
this is
Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse.
All right. We gotta go and do some things with the sound right fast because what's happening is my output is not outputting. That's there, but like, what did I change that messed up the sound? It got to be through the Evo app because everything here is still exactly the same. It's still exactly the same. Yeah, got no problems there. And that's why I'm glad I'm going through this stuff on private so I can get it all together because who the hell want to be waiting for some goofy nigga on the internet to figure out some shit when there's other people that already got it figured out? People ain't patient like that. You know what I'm saying? They be like, come on, dog, get your life together, man. Gotta sit in here waiting while you bullshitting. You over here bullshitting. All right. So from here, input routing. I had it on artists. Maybe if I go loop back, maybe that changed something here. And then let me see. I'll drop that and try to go back to Do I have any songs?
Weber. Now, as soon as this hit the headlines, we knew we had to cover it, right? These sexual misconduct allegations that have rocked the sports world. Los Angeles hairstylist Nushin Faraji says that she worked with Fox Sports from 2012 to August of last year, and during that time, she claims she was not only subjected to a hostile work environment that included inappropriate comments and touching, but she says she also dealt with retaliation from the company for speaking out. So she has filed both a class action complaint, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later, and an individual complaint on multiple grounds, including things like failure to pay minimum wages, unfair, unlawful, or fraudulent business practices, hostile.
Bro. It take a little second for it to catch up to the feed. That shit is like high memory usage, 1 gigabyte. I mean, so like what you saying? Nobody give a fuck. Dog, what the fuck happened to my sound when this motherfucker don't want to come through here no more? I'm going back to my settings, and I gotta remember that this shit is still live while I'm trying to figure it out. But like, you know what really grinds my gears? Come on, man. Come on, man. Having everything set up and then you go and just change something because you playing with it. The last time I had that output going, I think it was through Artist Mix. What's the difference between one and if I go here, that's a Master Mix. That's up on 1 and 2. But I wonder how is that affecting what I'm hearing here. That's not the time, my guy.
A work environment and sexual battery. Now, in the opening paragraph,
I seriously don't know what happened
in this lawsuit. It reads, Ms. Faraji brings forth this
now
action
I'm looking at the
for over a decade at Fox. She was forced to endure a misogynistic, racist, and ableist workplace where executives and talent were allowed to physically and verbally abuse workers with impunity. When Ms. Faraji and others came forward to report the wrongdoing, instead of addressing their concerns, Fox retaliated against them while the perpetrators and those who protected them were inexplicably promoted. This case thus represents yet another in a long fan. I have no idea who we're talking about. That's okay. We're going to give you a rundown about who the defendants are in this case and other major players as well. So we want to give you a quick rundown of this. We're going to first dive into what Faraji accuses them of. So Faraji is suing Fox Corporation, Fox Sports, Fox Sports 1 and 2, often known as FS1 and FS2, and Fox Sports Production. And as well, she is also suing Charlie Dixon, Skip Bayless, and Joy Taylor. First, we'll start with Charlie Dixon. Charlie Dixon is the executive vice president of content for Fox Sports 1. By the way, that's apparently Fox's flagship multi-sport national network.
That's kind of cool.
And he is responsible for overseeing the content and production for the network and has the authority to make decisions about employees. Skip Bayless is a renowned, albeit controversial, sports commentator who's worked in print, radio, television for decades. He's worked as a commentator with Stephen A. Smith on ESPN2's show First Take. This is before he debuted his own show with Shannon Sharp called Skip and Shannon Undisputed. This was on Fox Sports 1 in 2016. And that, by the way, is where he worked with Nushin Faraji, who was part of the styling team for the network. And by the way, in 2021, the New York Post reported that Bayless had signed a $32 million contract with Fox. It's important when we talk about his wealth a little bit later. All right, now before we go any further, I have to talk to you guys about something. This is huge for me. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. But there is a
all I want to say about this right now is poor Ernestine. I'm so glad we don't know this woman personally, even though the man been talking about her his whole life, like they so in love. That's just his partner for life. And he out here getting nasty. You nasty, Skip. You a nasty man. Allegedly.